All right, into the depths of the parts pile. So I've actually got a couple shelves back here that I've been wanting to get together for a long time. Being to this spring, not only that, it kind of is a parts update also. So I got a couple days, so hopefully I can get through organizing some of this stuff. It's getting pretty crazy. I'm trying to organize out the transmission stuff. We've already got all these brackets piled up, boxes of parts. I've got sunroofs I got to get through. There's just a lot here that I know people need, so it's kind of hard to get through here and actually, you know, get this stuff listed up. But I'm going to try to clear out this area right here today, and hopefully we can get a section of shelving set up, and we can start getting some stuff organized to take pictures of, to show off so that people can see what's here and they can actually decide if they want to get something. So here we go. Alright, so I did get all the transmission stuff out. I had it all lined up here. I got a couple things I got to put away. These bell housings and these tubs here. I started separating some stuff here to sort this out. I'm gonna really want to sort out the snap rings, but let's check out. Oh, and somebody needed a vacuum line, so I had to sort those too. Let's check out what kind of mess we got in here. You did get to see some of this on the time lapse, but we've got a lot of stuff all organized over here nicely. Here's another shelf set up. I'll get that moved. We've got all of our brackets really nice down through here. Tail lights. I started moving some light stuff onto these shelves. I'm not sure what their weight capability is. And I'm kind of just working my way that way. I'm going to move this stuff in this area here, and we're going to get another section of shelving. I might come out this way with it, and then I'll stack another one next to it. Depending on how that works out, maybe I can stack dashes on top and then put some other things underneath. But the goal is to get this whole area here cleaned out. Like I said, there is a couple truck parts in here. You know, we got a transfer case, some drive shafts, but pretty much everything else that's in here is all for the Neon srt4. I got to get these racks pulled apart, separate them from the lines and stuff. Some people are wanting some lines. It'd be nice to have all that cleaned up. there's intakes here. I do have more outside on that pile. Brake stuff, ABS stuff. I'm gonna go through here. Any of these interior parts, I have places for those to go, so I'm gonna check that out. There's some stuff in here that just has been sitting here that long. It's actually needs to go. So I'll probably strip the parts off that column because I got a couple of those. I know some of these fans, like, stuff's cracked. So I need to go through there, pick out what's good, and then, well, keep the good ones and get rid of the ones that are no good. So there's that. There's a bunch of axles down here yet. I mean, what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's like 6 or 7 intermediates there yet on that pile. And then, like I said, all these boxes need to be going through. I'm gonna try to get to Walmart, grab some more bins. I know I need some small bins here for transmission stuff, because I actually have some here that are sitting out, 3-4 clusters, and I'll put shaft gear there. Maybe I can get something big enough to stick the input and the output shafts in that I have pulled already. This is one I was assembling to go in a trans, so we get one of them cases cleaned up. We can actually get one rebuilt right now. Just parts for the transmissions have just been going pretty quick. There's some more parts right there. They need cleaned up, so I get a bin for them, bin for them, bin for them. This is all reverse gear stuff down in here. So it's slowly coming together. I got to get this. I'm going to clean in behind this area here. Just try to get everything situated nicely here today yet. Yeah, it's never ending. There's all kinds of, like I said, there's those boxes, there's them boxes back there. All that stuff just needs going through, and man, I'll know more. I got so many people asking me for sunroof assembly, so we got to get to those things and get them done too. Maybe when I pull this out, maybe I'll actually stack a shelf here. I think I got enough for 3, so I could come out with 2 and then stack dashes, and maybe one more up here somewhere. It'd be nice to try to keep this area open. I will have those cases out there that will need brought in here, and then I have one more good used trans I'm going to slide in underneath here on the bottom. I mean, I got all those engine parts out there also that need to find a home. Along with that glass, there's a whole bunch more back in there. This stuff has just, since I've moved up here 8 years ago, 9 years ago, has just been piling up. And, you know, when I needed a part, we came in here, we picked it, and we kind of tried to organize stuff. And when you start getting more and more, it does get overwhelming. But these parts for these cars are no longer, how can you say it, they're no longer accessible. There isn't as many of them, and we're not growing the collection, we're reducing it just because people are needing stuff to put cars together, you know. And it's like I said, I have all kinds of small stuff, thermostat housings in here, and I mean, it's weird stuff that needs going through in these boxes. I don't even know what's in this one. I found one the other day. Yeah, more rubber bits and hoses and clips and screws. I found one the other day that was full of where is it? It was full of diaphragms. Found a nice looking wastegate. And I mean, I hate to say it, I got more boxes like this in my attic. You know what I mean? Alternators, ACs, dipstick tubes. Everything just kind of needs going through and separated again and organized, which, well, that's part of the spring cleaning. You know, if you took the time and went through here, you could probably put together a couple nice sets of vacuum lines and solenoids, so you have something there. But it's pretty astronomical, the amount of stuff that's here and parts for these cars. Like I said, I mean, we got this stuff. There's all them bolts there. This stuff is everywhere. All right, well, lots of sorting, lots of organization. We got all these shelves in over here on this left side. Still got a couple truck parts. I just don't have a place to go with them as of just yet. I can actually hear myself echo a little in here, which didn't happen before. I got to get some more of these little bins to put stuff in here. I'm I got some more of these yet that I got to dig out. I'm going to go through and see what's good. Make sure I have what I need for my cars, and then anything that's available, I'll let people know. I think I have some more fuel rails other places also. Brackets down here like nuts. I got some of this organized. Horns, front and rear latches, radiator things. Did some steering and some door stuff over here. There's still a bunch of axles on the bottom. I got to go through some of these fans. I'm going to get together what's good. I got separated the nice stuff over here. AC units, I know I have more of those. E-brake handles. I didn't even touch these upper racks here yet. I'm going to pull them out. I know some of these right here are tight to turn, so I'll check them out. They'll probably just go on a scrap pile. I don't know. Maybe I'll go through these starters and try to pick out some stuff and get rid of what's just no good. From sitting, stuff just does go bad. There is, what is this? There's some kind of wiring for something laying in here. What a mess. I usually don't try to keep the used rads. One is pretty new, so that I'm keeping that assembled. The other one's kind of shifter cable, heat shields, all these brake calipers down here. They are good for rebuild, and that's about the extent of it. We've got a pile of power steering lines. There's probably 10 or 12 sets here. And there's probably 8 really nice ones cleaned up and straighten the fins out on the coolers. And, you know, that's that. There isn't that many racks. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 racks that are actually pretty good. We got room. So we might be moving some of the other stuff that I have in the other storage area back into here finally. I want to still be able to walk in and out of here, but I do kind of want to get all the neon stuff together. We did get through out here pretty good. I got a couple more dashes I got to move in. Some of this stuff gets sorted and goes into the other bins. AC stuff, I got to get a different bin for that. I think I'm going to do some reorganization. It would be nice to have 15 hours to sit down and go through that stuff and build some nice, you know, factory harnesses that people would need. We didn't really throw out too much. There's just a little bit there, but we got sunroof stuff. Hopefully we can get through that next week. This stuff here all go up in the attic because I got a place for interior stuff on the far side. But I'm just going to end this here. There's probably going to be a part 2 for a spring cleanup update. And we'll see more neon stuff. So, till the next one.